Okay, here's the start. Oh, it's been a absolutely fucked up day for no reason whatsoever. Just being lazy as fuck. You know, everybody's got good days and bad days. But I think now what I'm gonna do is start a daily series of me playing a game of Mahjong to A, get more practice, B, climb more ladder, and C, just put out some content for this game. Maybe I'll be the next Northern Lion in about 20 years, and a massive personality change from a gunshot wound. Who knows? But my goal is to make the greatest Mahjong sleep aid that's never been made before. Will I talk about the game? Probably. But I also will probably just rant about other things, because might as well on Mahjong, because everybody takes 12 hours to play an offsuit honor in their opener. Guess I'll do a little bit of strategy talk too. I think it'll be cool going from where I am now and like looking back on it and seeing what I'd do differently, or like hearing my thoughts. So hopefully when I get way better at this game in the future, because gold still kind of sucks. Master even is like kind of bad from what I've seen. God, I'm only 484, jeez, 48. One of the things that I've been doing recently is just playing full efficiency to start my games, and then just straight up folding and not folding. For the most part, obviously a little bit of wiggle room on how to do that, but I think this strategy has worked fairly well. I'm actually going to keep that 5 and ditch the 9 peen. Thing is, if I can get 6 from the 5 mon, then I have a much less committal, what is it, Kinchan? I think, Kanchan, where it's the middle number, so I'd much rather go with that. I can always drop the 5 later. There's one to the left of me and 2 4 mons across, or 4 manzu. I guess, so I'm not too worried, although these are really awkward. I'm kind of setting up my hand to really have to intake Forso, which can get clumsy. Ah, shit. I might have to be a full fold. I might be throwing every single one of these 1 mons, or 1 toes. See, something's just off about this. Like, 5 is safe against these 2 people. I'm like almost 100% confident. Obviously fully against one, but not so much against the other. Oh, Tsumo, okay. Oh, Kan on the west into Dora, yeah. So that's a full fold. I might even throw 7 mon and possibly feed the Chinitsu. I just have no information. 17 is scary against the guy across, but I mean, what else am I gonna do? How many 8s are out? 8's almost Kabed, it's a one-shot tile, but considering there's no 7 that's been dropped, still very scary. Right now my main goal is just not dealing to the guy to the right. I'm immediately giving up a Mongon, a known Mongon doing that. And while I do kind of like this hand, it's not great, let's be honest. It's really not that great. It's not worth pushing against the Mongon. And I think I see a lot of new players not realizing to just fold here. Like, you going for the 1500 points isn't even worth it. Obviously, I want to wiggle my hand towards that if the opportunity presents itself, like get rid of some of these clunky tiles. I have anything to call? No. Yeah, and Machel doesn't let you call on the last tile. That's okay. We almost got back to the senpai. We're both waiting on the 3 mon, which I did have one in my hand, but again, you never want to be too careful against people like that. Like, there are so many unchecked tiles that it's just not worth it. So I'm debating on drawing this. I have the pair of West, a pair of 9s, decent Shinitsu, No reds though, no Dora, so I think I am gonna take the draw. Some people might say it's worth it to play terminals, but I don't know. I never subscribed to that. If I had like 11 or something, I think I'd try it, but especially at these early parts of the game, like I would much rather just play standard. Thinking back, maybe it would have been better to go for it, because why not? But I feel like early momentum is such a huge deal in these starting points of the game that I almost kind of have to just take it and run. That is one of the best things that I could draw. I'm actually going to discard one of those 1S's. There's already 2 gone, so the Champon on that and the 2-pin is kind of bad. And I definitely want to play as much Dora. I want to increase the value of this hand as much as I possibly can. That definitely helps though. I definitely want to try to greed for the second Dora. Maybe even try to Tanya out of it if I can get like a 6-mon, drop the 9, and then round something else out. Not sure what to do after that, but with a hand like this, you always want to increase value. I'm going to keep that 3. I'm going to commit to dropping the 3-mon. Check it, see if anybody wants to take the pawn to cheat. Get a little bit more info. I'm kind of baiting myself into Furiton right now, which I didn't necessarily think about. But worst comes to worst, I can always Champon on the 2s. If I don't hit the 4, 7 doesn't exactly help us out too much. Yeah, I kind of fucked up my hand there. I should have kept 3-mon and just ditched this 3. After I dropped double on, like, it's not worth the Ipeko. And really, it doesn't help me over this 5. I will probably end up reaching on this too. I'll probably try to drop 3S next round and Riichi on it, because I have so many tiles drop that I think people are worried about Pinzu. Maybe even Dora. That's my 2 for Furiton, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. I have so many Sozu tiles dropped that I'm hoping I can bait out a 2S from somebody. I don't think I'll see 2-pin out, but you never know. Either way, I think I can slow down the board with this. Get people to double think. I don't have any Dora to offer. Or I don't have any like known Dora. I have 2 out of 7 seen, I think. Yeah, 2 out of 7. So very scary with 5 more out, especially with a Tanya angle, but how much are you gonna do? Looks like I'm really scaring them to not drop Manzu, which I like. They can build their hands, which is definitely a bit concerning, but none of them look like they're really hitting too hard. Yeah, and the 2 comes out. Even though it's not worth a lot, I think it provides some pressure and is valuable enough. Allows me to set some precedent with that hand. This hand kind of bricks. Gotta spend a couple turns. Ooh, I lied. I'm full of it. Got the double Dora in front of me. 3 or 6, we'll set that out. And as a dealer, definitely something that I'm not too afraid of. Normally, I think you could make an argument to drop the red there, but I'm choosing the white because I also want to see if anybody else is playing a fast fast Yakuai. I do like pushing for that a bit more than I think people say is good to do. Especially when I'm dealer though, just getting a sense of the pace of this hand. And also if somebody wants to take out Yakuai, just having them commit to a pretty shitty points hand right away. I I think is really valuable. Who knows? Maybe I'll disagree with myself on that point. In coming months, is that worth it to open up? I have the hanging 3, which is kind of bad. I would need to drop a 5, which is pretty bad. So I'm actually gonna greed a little bit with this. I have a lot of inherent Dora, and while the reach is nice, I'm gonna try to get somebody. I mean, this is already basically a Mahjong. I don't feel like I need to reach for or do any nonsense with that. This feels like plenty of points, and I don't want to lock myself out to any nonsense. I gotta take this con. That's such a good con. I need a better weight really bad. I need to hit like 5 mon. This 7 Tonki is not gonna do it. Even if I can hit 7 or 3 peen, I might opt. Yeah, that's so much better. I'll take that. Especially with a 3 out. Like if this guy's drawing another one, then he's just gonna fucking send it. He's not thinking. Yeah, and the 7 comes out around both Dora. And now it's easy Mahjong. Wait, is that Hane actually? Nah, just a Mahjong. But I mean, still. Dealer Mahjong. Very, very nice to set up in East 3 on the first dealership. Gives me a ton of breathing room. And Ishan 10 already. Kinda clunky end weight, but not the worst. Do I want to keep that 9? Actually, yes, I do. Can set up for a nice Shampoo on 6-9 if I so choose. Can also opt to play the Ipeco, which I'm not sure if I actually want to do. No, I'm gonna greed. If I get Ipeco, it sucks. I effectively brick my hand. But if I can hit 5 or 8, I can go into a Pinfu 5-sided. Fuck me. I don't think that gets dropped normally. 2 8s out, so I have a safe tile. This is definitely greedy, but I'm up. I think I can afford to play slower. And now I kind of can't play for that last, yeah. I can't play for that last 8. There's no shot. Could have dominated it, thought about it, but what are you gonna do? This I will take though. This 5-8 is super good because to any sane person, I would never be waiting on a 5-8 with 2 6-mons dropped this early as well. This is going to get us our Pinfu. I could have dominated for a turn, try to hit 5 or 8, but with 2 8s out. Yeah. 2 8s out, and then having to draw 5 with their door already out. It's not worth it. Not Epop's bussin'. Oh, and I got Sanshoku. I blow. I always miss Sanshoku. That's words of the wise. Never play Sanshoku. Or never specifically go for Sanshoku. Just fucking draw into it from time to time. Or maybe it's hidden instinct. It's like every time I go for Sanshoku, I don't hit it. But anytime I just go for a Pinfu and like Sanshoku falls in my lap, I'm always surprised by it. Probably shouldn't have dropped that one, man. I should have just dropped red. Then again, I am up by a lot, so it's a terrible open. So taking that easy Yakuhai, if I can hit the guy to the left of me or get a Tsumo with, what is that, 2 Han minimum? No. Yeah, I think with 2 Han minimum I can bankrupt with double Humba. And if I'm gonna be totally honest, I think that is the play. Drop that 8. Probably 5 was the move. I want to be able to fold out 9s and play safe though later. It's a justifying action in that misplay. I have too many pairs, it's so clunky. I can't really open on a whole lot. That does solve that. Now I am going to get rid of 5. I just hate this like 3-7 double penchant that I have in my hand. It's so ugly. You never want to be in a position like this. Like even if I hit one, then I have to hit another like inside with it. I'd much rather try to play like a Tanya. I'm gonna greed that a bit more, and I'm actually gonna check 9 so instead of the 8. Normally I drop the 8 so first, but it's safe against 2. So I'm worried about the guy to my left, but they also have to get points really fast and really quick, or set up something extremely dangerous, which is what I imagine they're trying. So I'm essentially just gonna pray that they're low, and now I might be in Fury 10 here, which is a bit of a problem. But we can always make it work. I can always try to Dama something. Then maybe move into an open Tanya. I also drop that 8 because I am nervous. Pawn on the 2. I am very nervous about this 1S. That might be held in my hand. I think they're ready on it. So if it is a Chini 2 and there's no Dora, that gives up about a Mangan.
Boom.
Oh, but 4s are out like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think they're ready on it. I think this might just be a weird sort of Tanya. By playing the board, this right guy is going to be erasing left guy. And I am actually going to put some pressure on the board and do this. I'm going to fold out these 9 mons. That allows me, I mean, it opens and doesn't further my hand a whole lot. Greens are still dangerous, so I'm going to get that green out of hand. I want to pressure the guy to my right to open up for something else so I can figure out what they're playing. Try to play the board. That resolves my other one. I go in Tenpai for the 6S. Not good, but I don't think I'm getting round off that 9 mon. Should have checked a little bit more for Tsumagiri. All greens is barely still alive, I believe. Maybe not. So again, feeling pretty safe with 1S, with 2s and all 3s blocked. That'd be a one-shot tile, and they would have to be in Tenpai already. 6S, however, I am not feeling as safe on. It is going to take a hell of a tile to drop the 6S. I also don't know what this play is here. I'm very confused on this. I don't know what the 1, 2, 3. I assume that's just a Tenpai chance because no 10 is bankrupt in almost all practical forms. That's 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, which is a 5 single. That's super bad. 8's pretty dangerous, but there are a lot of 9s out.
No.
Just Sanshoku. Oh yeah, just Sanshoku door too. Yeah, the 6 is dangerous, and when I have all the 3s, the only thing I could have done there is like throw the 5, but I kind of want points out of that, and again, the 8 wasn't that bad. This guy has donated like 30k points, or like 20k points to me. I'm more than fine with giving him 3,900. I'm much more worried about the people who cross than that guy. It's just an ugly hand and a misdrop on the north. That's super terrible. It's a much slower hand, and dealer is racing. So I like keeping this red longer. It's something else. Check south, double south yaku. I gotta be worried about the person across. Still also no Dora to be seen yet on a terminal. So probably gonna have to build to incorporate those. Check green, I'm not worried about red. It's Furry 10 versus the Yakuhais, so this guy's gonna keep Yakuhais. That's a really important tell for the person across from me. So I drop the green. There's the green's one's cut. I drop another green, and then immediately after dropping simples, I see the person across who's open for a Yaku. I cut the last green. That means they're looking for more points. They're scrounging to add value, maybe push it towards a Honitsu. So anytime I get a Yakuhai later, I need to be very careful if it's not cut. And I am gonna apply some pressure to the table and pawn that too. Solve that shape. The red is safe. The 6 and the 7 are a bit ugly, but I can figure those out later. And again, I don't think anybody really has too much to play for. The hand, that sucks. If I would have thrown the red. I wanted to leave the red for a Tenpai bailout. If I would have kept the 7s there, I could have been ready on 7 mon. Not a great way, but it's something. It's terrible con and pawn. My main goal here is not letting anybody know that I am close. What is a bit risky. Sujid versus the guy across. Ooh. Whites with also tiles. It's okay though, not worth anything. They're kind of rat racing between themselves. I'm still very, very comfortably. Thinking back, I should probably pull back and play a little bit safer. But hasn't exactly punished me so far. That 6 makes me want to keep this 9, so I'm actually going to ditch 8 here. Probably just try to play off this middle 5. Get that efficiency nice and boosted. Allows me to have options if I draw like 7, 8 and do want to keep the 6 for a pair. Some nonsense related to that. I'm not going to drop this 5 because I'm Ishan 10. I think no matter what, I probably reach on this Yakuhai. Basically guaranteed. Yeah, reaching on the green and the 6. These are sus ass cuts. Something people can tell something is up. Or I'm going for like a nasty Chinitsu or a Honitsu. But that's fine to let them think it. I would much rather them be very scared. Also, you cut 8, 9 there every time. You keep your round then open. And if green comes out, I can pawn it. If 6 comes out, whatever. I just wait until I can reach. The only thing I'm unsure if I want to do is if I get the 3rd 6 drawn. If I want to take that. Because that is kind of awkward. It's terminal ramen, which isn't terrible, but none are cut. That 7's so scary. That makes me think this 9's going to be bad. 2 8s out, away from Dora. Can't take that. Well, 7 is worse, and green is not cut. Oh, really? Damn. That hurts. It's the one shot 9, you kind of gotta respect it. Like, if he's playing 7 pairs, not throwing the green was right. The 6s were unsafe. I was Ishan, it wasn't worth points, but it furthered the game. And it's like, you gotta respect the one shot tile, especially with like a 7 8 cut. Even though that 7 was really weird. If they're really gonna play for that, then sucks, happens. Just safe against the other 2 people. Like that 9 could have easily been like a 9S weight, and it could have been buried in the dead wall, which is the risk like dealer takes in that situation. I'm much more comfortable dropping that than the greens in that scenario. On paper, greens are always safer with that 10%, but or I think it's like a 10% chance. But again, you're never gonna take that. The only problem is I've kind of fucked up and given guy to my right breathing room. and put them very close to me. And this is not a fast hand. Efficiency probably says, I'm actually gonna drop the 1. Keep some weird nonsense over here open. And immediately punished every time. Only thing is this guy's going for some sort of Chinitsu or Honitsu, which is fucking ugly. 9 peens a good fold, 6 peens suck. Drop that. Okay, that was the she called, so it looks like the desired suit is going to be so. So I have to play all of this, which is fine. I will more than comfortably fold out, maybe try to play a half. I actually probably should have dropped 6S, that would have been a nice opportunity to get that out, but it's in the middle, so it's hard to recover from that. It's basically guaranteed full. Gonna drop the north. Yep, an opponent comes out. Little scary, could have been wrong on that. But again, didn't think they were ready. No insides drop. Lets me know that I probably have a little bit of time to play with. Only other scary thing is person to the left is not giving me any thought leeway to Mansu. This is looking like a double suited trapped hand to me, to where Manzu is dangerous and Sozu is dangerous. So I might just start folding out Pinzu. Although someone needs to challenge the dealer really bad. A reach here would be great. Anything to push the dealer off tempo. Playing that white is dumb. I will not play that light. Oh, those 8S's are so good. Those 8S's are vital to a good fold. I have 9 to fold. I have red to comfortably fold. I can give all the time for the white. I can fold 8S. Red is safe, so I have that at least. 1 should be safe. Oh yeah, 1. Yeah, 1 should be pretty safe. I have a million options right now. 5 is definitely safe. Ready to my right, cannot Yaku with it. Everybody on the board is playing dangerous. My best case scenario is someone deals in. Sumo's also not bad because I'm gaining more points on second place, although depending on how many. It's a Mahjong, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it gives me 2k more up, and while it does put us all close, plenty of time. Oh, free Yakuhai. Okay. Okay, we're in business. Do not want to 4 terminal draw here, so I will not be dropping west, even if it's offered. I'm going to drop east. I want to shut down this dealer as quick as possible, take the red when it's given to me. It's in decent shape to go with it. Definitely a clunkier hand, but it could be a lot worse. Almost debated on throwing that green before the north, just because I really want to cement that this is my turn for a quick easy hand. And again, you see guy on the right creating Yakugas, guy across not creating them as much, most likely. Not super comfortable opening up for that quite yet. I do want to confirm the red, because if I get hand locked for somebody and it's double paired reds, then I gotta work around that. Try to do a shampon or just use it as a pair. That 5 is tempting, but again, doesn't really get me too far. And I want to have safety valued overall in this hand, unless I can push it to the limit. 3 and 5. 7 is safer versus the ladder, reduce my chance of going in for a return. Got him right, is doing some heinous shit. Already a terminal open up, not really sure what's going on there. have to keep posted in the post-game interview about that one, but looks like it could have been an 8-sheet call. Not 100% sure. North is really safe. I'm gonna use that to get rid of that one pin that's a little dangerous. And now that I see red off, my thought is that red is locked between me and the person on my right. As I've stated earlier, there is a huge greeting of honors versus this person in particular. So I have to play these reds. My best case scenario is to play them as a pair. And that's the problem. Dealer reach is very bad for me. I know I want to play safe, but breaking pots feels pretty important. And now that I know it's not me and the guy to the right, it feels pretty good. I'm actually... I think gonna do this and drop the 3. Sujid, 3/4s are out. It's fairly safe. Also feel really safe about 1. The 7 is by far the scariest tile. And I do need that kind of... I'm losing ground, especially against this dealer reach. So I do want to pressure a little bit here. 8 comes out. So I have to play for 7. There's no universe where I play for that 4/7 Pinzu. I have to hope a 7 mon comes out. This tile is way too dangerous. With only 1 cut Manzu, it's Dora and a Dora run. Luckily my draws are fantastic. Safe tile after safe tile against not only dealer reach but the whole board. Three is totally safe. Works out. I have 1 more tile to dodge. Cabinet to my right is dealing in. And of course, dealer hits Ura 3, so now I am very behind. Little unfortunate. That is okay, because this hand actually looks pretty decent. I can work with this. There's no value to keeping that one. Actually, no, that should have easily been a 6-mon drop. 100% that should have been a 6-mon drop. That was terrible. If I draw 2P now, that's really bad. Or that's much worse, I should say. Now that I've already committed though. I know I said that, but if I draw 2, I think I can just drop 3 too. This is a big hand though. I really need this hand to pull through. How many games has this guy to my right played? This dude sucks. 196 East, 216 West. Boom. Plays so weird. Got their little brother, little sister, little non-binary person playing. Yeah, mostly 4th. Does well in East. See, this is the definition, right, Flo? If they have like almost 200 games in both, and they have a fucking major drop in South to 4th places, you know something is up. Something is wacky. So this is a Honitsu Chinitsu, almost guaranteed. Because there are way too many insides right here dropped. I have no idea what the guy to my right is playing. I don't even know if they know what they're playing. That resolves that. I'm going to take that opportunity to draw the 2. If I draw 3, I'm just going to drop it. There's a lot that is scary right now. Although this does make me Ishan 10. Not Ishan 10 on anything good, but Ishan 10. Can fold out 7-8 if I start getting scared. I take this reach every time for 5-8. Only a single 8 left, which sucks, to be frank. Wait, why is there only a single 8? Oh, because I have one in my hand. I'm stupid. Would that have helped me? 7-1? Oh, that's pretty bad. So I'm really hoping to pull a 5 out here. Maybe someone will like Suji Pie drop. Do some stupid nonsense with that. Maybe I can get last 8 out. Even if I can just pressure the board. 4 tiles isn't great, but last 8 coming out with 2 7s seems reasonable enough. And 5 also. Oh my god, he dropped a 1. Ooh, lucky sumo. That'll help me make up points with that extra 1k on the board too, because his hand is not worth anything. Did hit the Uru though for the Mahjong. So that is going to put me back in the lead, and now it is danger zone. Oh, this hand is great. This hand is fantastic. Almost Ipeko built in on a Tanyao tile, Dora adjacent, Ramen. This is really good. Pulling across the table, that's a scary Yakuai. I'm hoping they're just backing off, to be honest. Just taking quick, easy points to try to end the game before they get put down even more. Don't think I'm going to be that lucky, but you never know. The hand is also not shaping up super well. Get rid of this one now. Draw 2, I can just keep that. If not, I can ditch it. 9 is really safe. I kind of want to keep that. I think it's time to get rid of Suizo. Allows me to intake an 8 too, which seems pretty nice. Really 8-5 here is like the nuts. I want one of those. Or something to let me more easily build into a Tanya there. Which I think I'm gonna take. This is really clunky. I think I'm dropping 7 here, so I don't have to play it at my end. Nah, it's gotta be Pizu. Nah, there's so many 3s. It would have to be a Tonki on the 2. Which does look really good right now. 6M was cut off top. Get rid of 4. I don't have a lot of information. I'm assuming this is a Honitsu. It's a terrible pawn that does nothing for me. Just realized I still need a pair after this, so it's probably actually like the worst open I've ever done. Ooh, white pass. That was a little scary. I just realized none others were cut. There's a lot of Sumaguri happening, which in my mind screams Tenpai. That 6, 7, 8 does nothing for me. That's good. I'm just gonna check the 7 full hog. Whew. Whew. Okay, Daisangen is real. I'm Ishan. I need just a couple helper tiles. Get rid of that 4. Yeah, that white paused for a second and they're none cut. This is the worst scenario I could be in. 5-8. Oh, with the Dora. Oh, I gotta take that. Hand across is way too scary. Challenge and a half ended up working out. Definitely not fun though. Now, literally any dealer Sumo wins. Any dealer Sumo and I am in the clear. I have successfully gotten out of this game in first. Despite a couple of fuck ups, we'll see. What do we got? 16, 3. Could have opened up for Sanshoku, but it's a little early. And now that I have a Mangan buffer, I feel a little bit better. Or a non-direct Mangan buffer, I should say. What's my worst shape? My worst shape, I think, is actually going to be this 1-3.
Boom.
Oh my god. Son of a bitch. What's open? So that signifies that we are looking for 2 hands. Toi Toi, or 3 hands. Toi Toi, Yakuhai, and Shunitsu. Double North off the cut does not scream Honitsu / Shinitsu to me at all. Yakuhai, there are a couple options open, which is a bit scarier. But
Boom.
Jeez. So that's either Toi Toi or Honitsu. But that's okay, we can plan around that. We can plan around that perfectly fine. Could also be Sanshoku, Doko, or whatever the fuck it's called. Ones were passed, but I have 2 1-mon, so I can whole-handedly block that Yaku off. As long as I commit to playing ones as a pair. Which I'm not super opposed to. This is an extremely clunky hand though. Cannot take that. That helps a shit ton. I'm looking for... No, not even 8-mon. I'm building up a double Champon right now. Do I want that in case 8? Yeah. Even if I draw 4, I don't really want it, to be honest. I want to keep the option of 8-mon open. I can't draw these as 1-mons just in case. It's like, oh, we can play Chanta too. It's still so weird with the double North drop. That 7's super good. That does not put me in Tenpai yet. I'm gonna drop the 2. That was a bad drop. I should have dropped a 5 because this could very
Hello.
He has a Chanta, but Chanta sucks. It's only worth 1k. So Mangan Sumo does beat me, and oh my god, this hand is terrible. Dealer Sumo is fine. So really I have 1 loss condition right now, and that's the guy across from me sumoing good 4-han. I don't think a 3-han does. Yeah, I don't think there's any 3-han unless it's some crazy nonsense like 80 food sumo. So I think I'm actually in a decent spot. Really what I probably want to do is try to feed the dealer. But I think my worst loss condition right now, my highest chance loss condition, is dealing in. So if I can edge some safe tiles, I should be fine. Yakuhai from dealer, totally fine. Again, sumo kills the guy across. Almost guaranteed. Throw 9. I am getting a decent-ish hand to open up too. I have double ones to fold. I'm probably gonna keep those ones to the end. I'm actually gonna drop 3p now. Okay, passes. Whew, scary one. I have much more time. Take my pace. I'm gonna kill off the south. South is passed. West is good. No orphans on the table. Both my ones are pretty strong fold options. A little bit scared about this 4. But what are you gonna do? I definitely should have dropped this 1 pin before the West too. But again, I do have still 2 full tiles against the people across, so it could be much, much worse. I really want more safe things against the dealer, because that's my highest loss chance. Even if I deal into a guy across, like, I'm probably pretty fine. But dealing into the dealer is catastrophic. I really want the 7 to clear. That means I need to watch out for 2 Magiris too. Round call. No round call. 2's a little bit scary. That 3 is gonna make me in Footy 10 too. I need more safe tiles from across. Makes 2 feel a little bit better. Still need to figure out how to get 4s out of my hand. This is probably a Tanya or a Chinitsu or something. Honestly, I'd even take no 10 here. No 10 is a fantastic win condition, actually. No 10 is a great win condition. Tsumagiri. Okay, Tsumagiri, so we're good. Yeah, this guy has to be in Tenpai in order to have any shot. 4 pin right here is by far my best drop. I might have to risk the white. Shit, they're fighting for it. Means I have to fight for it too. I'm literally panicking. So bad. What? Those were the worst plays of my life. Green is safe. Last ditch effort, Riichi. I probably just need to hope this person's in no 10. I have to drop the 7 here. Yes, okay, that's game. Held it together. It's scary there at the end, but not too bad. On a 6-9 weight, disgusting. Oh, that was Furry 10. That was a pressure reach. That works. Oh, 118 in the bank. Climbing back up. Bam, bam. Oh, I wonder if I have enough to bond too after this. Let's see. Does Suizo have enough to bond? Fun little endgame content for my shitty gacha approval. Nope. Almost. Maybe next time. Actually, what I could do, you know what? Fuck it, let's have some fun. Purchase 2 of those. Let's bond a bit. I've been trying to bond this character for a while now. Bam. Yeah, no one cares. What do I need? I need dust, so that's what I want to get. So let's go to the shop. Or no, we go to items, gift, and I want to donate 2 cookies. And probably a teddy bear. Because I'm doing good on all my others. Shirogane, I'm working on bonding, and he needs jewels. So we'll donate those. Is there anything else I want to donate? I donate painting. Actually, you know, it's screwed. I got all the time in the world to make another cookie. Okay, let's bond. Bonded with Lily Kitahara.
あなた様の世界にはこれからは私だけがいれば十分でございます。
Whoa. First animated outfit. That's gonna be a big note, Call of Duty. Fourth bonded character, with Shirogane being not close at all to the fifth. But oh, I need green spears. Okay. So buy green spears if I see them. Good to know. Yeah, absolutely. I'm turning that on. Let's go to decoration, and we will switch to one. Use that. Except I am going to change. I'm not a big fan of this animated background. Use this fun little blue one. All that nonsense. Well, it's going to be a pretty successful day. Big dub from the god, as well as bonded Lily after fucking months. So hope everybody enjoyed, for anybody who comes across this. But yeah, hope everybody has a good night. Nice little sleepy, good rest.